War movies usually fall into two categories. You've got the big epic ones where the music swells, the camera goes slow motion, and the soldiers stare dramatically into the horizon like they're auditioning for a recruitment poster. You know the kind. Flags waving, speeches about freedom, and by the end, you're halfway tempted to stand up in your living room and salute your TV. And then, you've got the other kind of war movie. The kind that basically grabs you by the collar, throws you face first in the dirt, hands you a rifle and goes, "Yeah, this is war. Good luck." 2025's Warfare is very much the second type. Directed by Alex Garland and Ray Mendoza, this movie doesn't try to look cool or heroic. Instead, it feels tense, uncomfortable, and immersive, like you accidentally joined a military operation and there's no pause button. Today, we jump into the fray. Before we get into it, if you like what we do here on Moviematic and if you're a movie enthusiast, please do take the time to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much. Alright, back to Warfare. The story behind this movie is actually pretty interesting. Ray Mendoza previously worked with Alex Garland as a military supervisor on Civil War in 2024, basically helping Garland make sure the military stuff in that movie looked believable and not like a video game cutscene. During the process, Garland realized Mendoza had actual battlefield experiences that Hollywood almost never portrays honestly. So, instead of doing the typical inspired by true events, kinda, maybe, not really approach, they decided to recreate a real mission Mendoza experienced in Iraq in 2006. The script was built directly from the testimonies of the soldiers who were there. Which means this movie isn't just based on a true story. It's basically a cinematic reconstruction of one. The movie takes place in Ramadi in 2006 after the Battle of Ramadi. A Navy SEAL unit called Alpha 1 occupies a house to monitor insurgent activity during a joint mission with US Marines. At first, it seems like a routine operation. Set up observation posts, watch the streets, coordinate with command. The usual, nothing's happening, but also everything could happen, military tension. But then, the situation starts to get worse. Enemy movement increases, communication gets shaky, and suddenly, the mission goes from observe and report to, oh wow, we're very much in the middle of a disaster right now. When a grenade attack seriously injures several soldiers, the entire operation turns into a desperate fight for survival. The movie has a big ensemble cast, which works perfectly because this isn't a story about one superhero soldier doing everything. This is about a unit trying to survive together. Leading the cast is the Faro Wun Atai, playing Ray Mendoza. And he does a really solid job portraying someone who's trying to keep control of a situation that's spiraling out of control. You've also got Will Poulter as Lieutenant Eric, who brings that calm, okay, everyone relax, but we might also die, leadership energy. Cosmo Jarvis plays Elliot Miller and delivers one of the film's most emotional performances. Then the supporting cast includes Kit Connor, Joseph Quinn, Charles Melton, and Noah Centineo, all helping make the squad feel like an actual team rather than a bunch of random actors in uniforms. The screenplay was written by Ray Mendoza and Alex Garland, which is kind of the perfect combination. Garland is known for cerebral movies like Ex Machina and Annihilation, where the themes are big and philosophical and sometimes make you question reality just a little bit. Mendoza brought the real-world perspective. His experience as a Navy SEAL helped the script capture how soldiers actually communicate in combat. And spoiler alert, it's not dramatic monologues about honor and sacrifice. It's fast commands, radio chatter, and people trying to keep each other alive. Although the film is co-directed by Ray Mendoza and Alex Garland, Mendoza plays a particularly important role in shaping the film's authenticity. His first-hand knowledge of the events being depicted allowed the production to create tactical solutions and military procedures with remarkable accuracy. Garland, meanwhile, contributed his experience as a filmmaker to ensure the story translated effectively to the screen. His strengths in visual storytelling, pacing, and tension helped transform Mendoza's memories into a compelling cinematic experience. For an independent war drama, Warfare performed relatively well at the box office. The film reportedly grossed around $34 million worldwide, a respectable figure considering its serious tone and lack of traditional blockbuster appeal. critics responded even more positively. The movie earned strong reviews for its realism and intense atmosphere, achieving a high score on major review platforms and gaining recognition as one of the more authentic war films in recent years. One of the coolest and honestly wildest things about Warfare is how the filmmakers actually built the movie. The entire film was reconstructed from the memories of the Navy SEAL team members who were there during the mission. Every single scene in the movie had to be verified by at least one of those soldiers. So instead of a writer sitting in a room going, "You know what would look cool here? Explosion!" the filmmakers literally went back to the people who experienced the real event and asked, "Did this actually happen?" That means the movie avoids a whole lot of the usual Hollywood war cliches. There's no dramatic slow-motion hero walk that conveniently lines up with a Hans Zimmer-style orchestra. Instead, the filmmakers cross-check moments with the soldiers themselves to make sure the events, reactions, and even the little details matched what really happened during that mission. Now, that approach is pretty unusual for a war movie. Normally, you write a screenplay first and then maybe sprinkle in a few based on true events ingredients afterwards. They basically flipped the process. The filmmakers gathered testimonies from the soldiers, compared different memories of the same events, and then built the narrative from that collective recollection. And that process is a big reason the film feels the way it does. Warfare isn't trying to dramatize combat in the traditional cinematic sense. It's more like a reconstruction of a shared memory, almost like someone took the experiences of everyone involved and turned them into a cinematic record of that day, which explains why the movie feels so raw, procedural, and honestly a little nerve-wracking. It's less Hollywood war story and more like, this is what those guys remember happening. Despite its strengths, the film may not appeal to every viewer. The real-time structure means the pacing can feel slower in certain moments, especially for audiences who are accustomed to more conventional action-driven war films. Additionally, the focus on tactical realism sometimes limits character development. Because the story unfolds entirely during the mission, viewers don't get those extensive backstories for the soldiers involved. But what makes Warfare stand out regardless is how grounded it feels. The movie doesn't simplify the conflict into heroes and villains. Instead, it focuses on the soldiers dealing with unpredictable and extremely dangerous situations. By telling the story of a single mission, the film reminds audiences that behind every war headline, there are real people making life or death decisions under unimaginable pressure. At the end of the day, Warfare isn't just a war movie you watch for fun. It's intense, it's stressful, and sometimes emotionally exhausting. But that's also what makes it powerful. While it may not have the massive spectacle of Saving Private Ryan or the stylish one-shot presentation of 1917, it delivers something just as important: authenticity. And honestly, sometimes that hits harder than explosions. Thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. If you like what you just saw, please do like and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Till the next one, you take good care.